Alright, so I'm in the closet back here. We're going to make the new pantry. I marked the level. I don't know if you can see that right there. That's going to be the bottom of this first shelf that's laying here on the floor. I got a stud finder, so I know where the studs are. And I have a hard time with one of these. Every time I turn it on, it goes off. I don't understand why, but I don't know what it's trying to say, but that does every time. So. And when it first beeps, that's the edge. So that's the edge of a stud. And there's the other edge of that same stud. So I'll just mark it in the middle. That's where I'll drill. And I need to make sure I'm above my 18-inch mark. I'll need to. So I'll mark out about 20 inches in the center of the stud. I'll do the same thing in the middle. I don't necessarily need one in every stud, but every few. Spin you so you can see what I'm doing. Must be electric right there somewhere. So those two there, and then in the corners, I'll have to find them when I go to put it in. It should be the edge of this should be where a stud is, but I got legs to put down, so it doesn't matter a whole lot as long as I got some good solid. So there's one here, one there, and I'm sure there's one over here too. I'm sure there's another one right here someplace. So I have plenty of places to screw it. You go right on the money. The screws are just a wee bit shorter than they should be, but they will work. I'm not putting the level on. I'm just going to measure both sides so I know I'm where I need to be. Make sure I'm still 18 inches over here. It's down just a wee bit, but it ain't bad. There. So that's that. So I'm going to put, I got 3 legs. It's 18 inches long. Put one in each corner, one in the middle. That way I know I'm setting good, and I'll screw this down through this way. I won't worry about screwing to the floor because it can't go nowhere like that. So now I'll stick a screw in this. And then this one over here I'll drill with. So there's that. Then I'll put this back on. Stick them screws back in, and that shelf will be done. And then I'll do that 6 more times, but this first one's 18 inches off the ground. That way I can put 5-gallon buckets and boxes and who knows what else. The rest will only be, the next one will be 8 inches up, so on and so forth, all the way up. So it'll be 7 shelves total, that length. So this will make our pantry pretty nice. We'll have lots of room. Alrighty, it's the next morning. It's a little chilly out this morning, cooler than it was yesterday. The sun's not out. It's not calling for rain or nothing, but it's definitely cooler than what it was yesterday. You seen me last evening put shelves up. This morning I put the last 2 shelves up. I didn't do that on camera, but you seen how I was doing it, so it is what it is. So I got up this morning and finished putting those up. Then I had breakfast. Now I'm out here gonna finish these up. I'm gonna make 6 of them 42 inches wide to do that other wall. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna measure. This here's the drop that I had from the 5-foot way from yesterday's. So I'm gonna mark it I'm gonna mark this board at 40.5 inches, and then clamp my 2x4 down and cut it so it's 1.5 inches, so make it 42 inches. Alright, I got all the plywood cut for the shelves. Now I'm making a stop here for my other boards. I need 6 pieces 42 inches long. Not sure where. Not exactly sure where I'll get it at, but like I said the other day, I used to have a really nice wood shop. I don't take the time anymore to come out here and do anything in it. One thing it does now in here is collect dirt. I still use a lot of my tools, but I don't build stuff like I used to. I made a really nice bench. I made a hutch for in the house. Turned out really nice. A lot of lawn furniture stuff. Take the family units. I haven't done that for years, to be honest. I still enjoy doing it. I just don't have the time to do it anymore. So yesterday you see me set up a stalk too, similar to this, but it was on the opposite side. And the reason, and I cut one board at a time, and I'm sure a lot of you are just thinking why I cut one board at a time. I always cut one board at a time. Well, I shouldn't say always. Most always when I'm cutting dimensional lumber, I'll cut one piece at a time. If I'm cutting plywood or something that I've milled in the planer and joiner and made everything perfectly square and true, I sometimes will cut more than one at a time. The reason I don't is because more times than not it's going to pinch your blade and your second piece is going to not be square. It's not going to be square, or it's not going to be the right length. So I need 6 pieces 42. It's just as easy to slap 3 pieces out here and cut 42 inches than it is to try to cut all 6 at one time. It would, yes, I have plenty of travel to cut it, but they would not be right. So make sure you put your glasses on before you run your saws. I know these are sunglasses and it's cold out. The sun's not shining, but they're not that dark. I can still see. I just realized I need 12 of these, not 6 of them. I'm making 6 shelves this size. I need 12 boards. That's what you call a brain fart. That means I need 6 of these 2x2s. When you have stops set up on your saws and everything else, it makes it so much easier to cut multiple parts. So I'm going to assemble these. I'm not going to show me assembling them, because you see me do it yesterday, and you see the same thing over and over again. You get tired of watching it, so you'll turn it off anyway. So I will show you the finished product, and I'll show you when we get back in the house. All right, I'm back in the house. I'm gonna start putting this wall here on. You see me put this wall here up yesterday. I put this first one on already. I didn't bring my camera in. I still gotta screw this piece down. It's still sitting there, but the shelf itself is up. There are shelves behind me which you hadn't seen before, and they're gonna be rearranged as well. But this is we're gonna be a lot of food storage in here. So I'm just basically gonna put these up the same way I did yesterday. So the next shelf, I'll just stick these. That'll screw to this. I probably won't even put these in. These ones here, I won't even. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I won't even use these on this side. I cut one here. I cut one 18 inches to put down here on the floor. I'm not even going to use it. I just screwed it fast to this. And these I won't put in. I'll just put these in over here. Over here on this side, I'll put them in. So yeah, I'm not gonna. This side here will hold itself. This side over here will hold itself off of this set of shelves with its legs. So, but other than that, I'm basically going to do the same way that I did the other ones that you watched me do yesterday. So. This is the very last board for the pantry. And then she's got a mess to clean up.
This mess I don't mind cleaning up.
There it is. Shelves are done. So this will hold a lot of jars. Not sure how many. I never did math on it, but it'll hold 4 quarts or 5 pints deep. And yeah, a lot.
How many shelves?
6 shelves here, 6 here, so 6 total shelves, and that would be a total of 9 feet. 9 feet long. So, yeah. You should, I don't know how many jars you'll put on, but a lot. And on this shelf, once she gets it cleaned off, we're going to put her canner and other stuff on this side. And then the bottom of it here's, I left enough room for 5-gallon buckets of dried goods. We can put beans and all that other stuff in there. 5-gallon buckets of them. Yeah, this will work pretty slick. So, we'll show you this after it's rearranged. We'll give you a tour of it when it's completed. So if you want to watch part 3, you have to stick around, subscribe so you know it's coming up. So until we meet again, take care and God bless.